I do. My biggest piece of advice to young people today is to play the long game. You're in private markets, right? Private equity or your infrastructure or private credit, doesn't matter your asset class, is a 10-year life fund. The average fund is open for 16 years. The investor relationships are in your investment funds for a decade plus on average. It is a long-term oriented investor base and a long-term oriented industry. A lot of young people have a very short view of their careers and a certainly very transactional view of it. It is not the best way to gain traction in any industry. It doesn't matter where you're working, but especially not in private markets where it is long oriented. And so my biggest advice is play the long game. Invest in someone as a human being that you want to get to know, that you'll have a relationship with for years to come. It's not, hey, what have you done for me lately, or what can you do for me now? Not very much. Okay, thank you. I'll move on to the next person. You've got to make these real relationships, because that's what your true power is in the industry at the end of the day. And that's what you'll eventually take with you for the rest of your life, are those human relationships. And I find some folks are so much in a hurry, especially when you're junior. I get it. Yeah, when can I get to the next level? And maybe I'll move jobs now and they'll give me a title promotion and now there's more pay there. All of that type of behavior doesn't lend itself to playing the long game. It takes reps and cycles to be good at anything in any industry, but especially this one.
That sounds like excellent advice. Sunaina, thank you so much for coming on to Fund Shack. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you so much for having me.
You've been listening to the Fund Shack podcast. If you like what you've heard, click follow on whichever platform you're listening or watching on, and visit us directly at fund-shack.com. It's got a treasure trove of private capital insights. Thanks for listening.